And we are underway. So on the left side of your screen is Ronald Rodriguez, also known as Dark Zero. On the right, Phil Bleckman, Force of Phil. We're going to start a prediction poll here. Who will win, Death and Taxes, Ronald, or Izzet Phoenix? Is it Phoenix? Force of Phil, Phil Bleckman, host of the Eternal Dirtles podcast. We'll give chat 5 minutes for gambling. And, yeah. RPF is here. What's up, Ryan? And a turn 1 vial for Ronald is going to get forced. Let's see what gets thrown away here. So at this point in the game, this is round 1. Death and Taxes player Ronald has no idea what Phil is on and is about to find out, just like the rest of us would if I hadn't just told you what we're up to. Ponder getting thrown on the table here. Nice altered Ponder, of course, from Force of Phil. Ronald has been collecting the Shadows over Innistrad. No, excuse me. Midnight Hunt. Got the name wrong. Midnight Hunt. Foil, full art, black-white plains for Death and Taxes, and they look awesome in person. They really do. Those lands are gorgeous. Great choice. Great taste for Ronald. All right, so a shuffle here after Ponder, it appears. And a turn 2 Stoneforge and dropping a Wasteland is Ronald. So we see the companion, Yorion, Mage of the whatever. I don't know, I just made that up. What is it, Bird Serpent or something? Sky Nomad, there we go. Has been revealed. So there is a companion. Everybody's favorite ability. Plains. Stoneforge got dazed. Here's Flicker Wisp. So at this point, if you're Ronald, what are you thinking Force of Phil is on? I mean, we saw Daze, Force of Will, and some cantrips. I think at this point I would think he's on Delver. Or some kind of tempo. Predictions are coming in here. Not many predictions yet. Only 1,000 points have been committed so far to this match. Very, very light predictions coming in. And here's Sanctum Prelate.
I need one. Go.
All right. Number 1 gets named for Sanctum Prelate after the bolt on Flicker Wisp. Force of Phil relying on the lightning bolt to slow down the game a bit before Sanctum Prelate hits. Combo deck of some sort? Yeah, you know what? I guess as of when, because I already know the answer, so my thinking on it was a little bit wrong. But yeah, maybe I would think Phil is on a combo deck. You're so right. I would think I'm up against like Sneak and Show or something. Vile26, thank you for the sub at tier 1. 2 months for Vile to 6. Thank you. Here's a Mother of Runes coming down here. Brazen Borrower bouncing Sanctum Prelate on end step. Unlocking 1 drop, so at least for a turn. Bolt on Mother of Runes. Ponder. Brazen Borrower was on an adventure. No adventure token for Force of Phil. We will deduct some points for that. The adventure tokens look very cool. And here's a Scalding Tarn pass. Charming Prince on the field, attacking. Tapping 3 for Sanctum Prelate, which is back on 1. And another Mother of Runes, which is allowed because Sanctum Prelate only affects non-creatures. Some people forget that. And by some people, I mean me. Sometimes. Infinite Mana. Hello to you as well. Infinite Mana. We saw Infinite Mana actually on yesterday's stream. Like in the game. Something happened where Infinite Mana happened. All right, predictions are about to close. You have literally seconds left to get your predictions in, everybody. About 2,000 channel points are on the line so far. I mean, put 10 channel points on. Dark Zero jamming emotes. What's up, Dark Zero? Dark Zero's on the left side of your screen. GIF leader number 1. Bits leader number 1. Cheerleader number 1. And a tier 3 sub. Dark Zero, the biggest supporter of this channel. And now you see the leaderboards up top has Dark Zero's name all over it. There we go. Arclight Phoenix. And now the Monarch will exile it. Palace Jailer will exile it, I should say. And Ronald is the Monarch. So things not looking very good for Force of Phil at the moment at 2 life. And that's going to be a scoop. Game 1 goes to Death and Taxes. Okay, so let's check the predictions. Predictions say 100% for Phoenix. 100% for Phoenix from chat. Very exciting. Okay, so here's a spicy story. Before the stream started, I had dinner. And we had homemade pizza here at the 90s MTG headquarters. And let me see if I get this right. We innocently put some peppers that we bought at the grocery store on our pizza. Spice it up a little bit. In one of my last bites had a big piece of pepper on it. And I immediately just started sweating like crazy. I felt like acid was poured down my throat. My mouth was on fire. And honestly, I felt like something had gone very wrong. And it turns out we had, and now I have it in front of me, Jamaican hot peppers, Scotch bonnets, Scoville of 100,000 to 350,000, chili peppers, and yeah. I had about 30 minutes where I was just downing water and hoping the pain would go away because that was rough. I think for anybody watching that loves spicy food, I like some spice, but damn, this was. I think even the spiciest eaters would have suffered quite a bit. Oh man. Wired Hyena says those are great in moderation. They were great in moderation, but I got a big chunk on a last bite, and I thought I was going to have to call the DCI. Yeah. It was bad. It was pretty bad. I was actually starting to think like, man, I probably have to delay the stream. I'm sick right now. I was like dripping sweat like this. Anyway, yeah, that's all for Elemental. It's now dead though. Thank you for hearing my story. I had to share. Wait, what swamps are you talking about? Those are plains. Those are, I don't know if you're making a joke. What's up, La Park? Here's Faithless Looting.
Response to the trigger. This is the Cavern Harpy trigger. I'll pay 1 month. Okay.
A little bit of audio came in. Gut shot. Target Ronald. And get an Arclight Phoenix in. Okay.
Do the dungeon thing
I didn't realize that was the third spell until. Oh right, so Faithless Looting. Okay, got it.
Any responses? Venture into the dungeon infinitely.
It's the big meme. They look great in person. Those planes, like what we're looking at right now on the live stream, does not do those planes justice. They look awesome in person. They really do. Murktide. Okay. I would not have expected a Murktide, but I guess the card's just so good that it makes sense to include a copy. I guess if you're filling up your graveyard anyway, might as well include Murktide in the deck. Plus the deck is able to remove stuff from the graveyard, so Murktide will grow bigger than other people's graveyards. I like that. Yeah, what was that? What was that book that like everybody had when they were kids? Back when I was a kid, it was like a black and white cover horror story book. Was it Tales from the Crypt? No, Tales from the Crypt was something else, right? Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That's the one. Yes. Death and Taxes is not splashing blue for Murktide. If you want some sweet Death and Taxes list, though, I shared a bunch to my Discord over the last couple of days from former Hype Train conductor Luinil, Jason Murray. Go check them out in our Discord. I'll show the Discord link right now in case anybody watching right now is not currently in the Discord yet. All right, there's an Illusion. And an Arclight Phoenix is getting in there. Ronald down to 3. I feel like Thalia is just really good against this deck. All right. Game 2 goes to Force of Phil. Very nice. We haven't seen Yorion yet. What's up, MTG Banning? You've been talking to Jason. Nice. All right, we got some horror fans in the chat. Drop your scary movie recommendations. New ones, preferably, that we have not yet seen. Splashing red for Magus, yeah. Magus. Magus. Vial on 1. And here's a Vial, which also resolves. Caracas is open here. Probably just trying to keep a potential Ragavan off the table if Phil happens to be running any of those, which is another strong card in blue-red decks. A fetch for Force of Phil. Learning a lot from Jason XJ Cloud recently. Very good. Yeah, if you want to become a better D&T player, that seems like a good start. Check out their lists and go from there. Level up for me as a Magic player, and you know I'm by no means like a pro world champion, but was learning why, like rather than copying someone else's lists, like understanding starting to understand their thinking for every like flex slot, every sideboard piece. Like, once I started to understand all that about the archetypes I enjoy playing, I felt like I just became a better player immediately. There's like an aha moment where I realized like, okay, I should probably just stop copying lists, because if I make my own adjustments, I actually do better. Because now I understand why things get adjusted. Anyway, nobody knows what I'm talking about. I probably explained that so poorly. I hope somebody got something out of that. Yorion, Death and Taxes, great deck. Yeah, it is, for sure.
That says creatures, right?
That's awesome, Lapark. We have playlists in our YouTube for different archetypes. I don't know if you're aware. If you go to our YouTube channel, if you're watching right now on YouTube, go to our YouTube channel, hit playlists, and then there you will find for all the different archetypes, Death and Taxes, Delver, Depths, Lands, Painter, whatever. Playlists that are just the best matches decided by our viewers, not by me. More on that at some later time. All queued up, ready to go. There you go, Wired Hyena. Exactly. All right, activating Stoneforge here, and here's Cauldron Compleat, which is not affected by the Torpor Orb. Torpor Orb does some work against Death and Taxes, though. Definitely does. Good card. That's great, Lapark. Cauldron getting in there. Stoneforge getting in there. Here's Sulfur Elemental. Sulfur Elemental doesn't see any play at all anymore, right? Like it just is completely irrelevant in Legacy lately. Just what, 2 plateaus because of Jason? Damn. Give Jason a commission. Jason's getting cards sold over here. We need a Jason Death and Taxes affiliate link. Exactly, Wired Hannah. Yeah. That's a good question, Lapark. Cathar Commando is a new one that people are trying. Also, Timeless Dragon from Modern Horizons. Modern Horizons 2, that is. Just saw that today. Nice.
Indestructible.
Faithless Looting. Fill at 8 life. It's getting a little precarious here, especially with a Vial on 3. Yorion, obviously not in play. It's in the command zone. Not enough mana for that yet. Try Dragon at its worst, it's fine. Are you playing online, Lapark, or are you playing paper? Storm Munchlax, same question for you. Solitude. But what about Torpor Orb? Okay. Huh. Why is there Arclight in the yard now? I'm a little lost what just
Go
happened.
to second main phase.
Yep. Yeah, so making the mistake of not realizing this is +1, -1, not -1, -1.
Yeah, it's plus 1 minus
Because
1.
if I don't block, then I can stay in and these are
Plus
live.
1.
But that's just like not knowing what this card does.
Yeah, Sam was the first one who ever played it on me. I was like, oh, my board gets bumped, but not really.
Yeah,
Okay, so maybe some confusion by Phil about how Sulfur Elemental worked. I unfortunately don't really get what happened at the end of that game, but I'm sure the people who watch later on YouTube will figure it out and let me know. Okay, let's queue up another match here. Just going to keep things moving. We have 8 rounds to run through.